I'd like to tell you a story about Snow White. No, not the princess that lives in the forest with 7 dwarves. This Snow White is a patient of mine. This Snow White has a chronic illness. 2 chronic illnesses, actually. One is rheumatoid arthritis. She's had this for decades and has valiantly pushed forward through pain and frequent debilitating inflammation. Her children mean the world to her, and she's reveled in being everything for them, until things started to get worse. She began feeling like her body was made of bricks and couldn't get out of bed for days at a time. It became so bad that she had to quit her job and do her best to care for her children, but even that was challenging. Fatigue is normal with rheumatoid arthritis, but this was something else. It was a long road to diagnosis, even though she had a doctor she trusted. When finally a conclusion was made that she was also suffering with chronic fatigue syndrome, the medical recommendations she got were medications and reducing her already limited activity. She feels immense guilt and heartbreak as her hope to be the best mom ever faded into being the best mom she could be under the circumstances. She says that her quality of life has improved 25% when she has regular massage therapy, and that's pretty significant for someone who needs to carefully consider which activity, not activities, but one activity she will attempt each day. Through all the struggles, she keeps positive, helps others as much as she can, is one of the kindest people I've ever met, and has the most beautiful heart. In my eyes, if she opened the window and sang out, forest animals would come to her aid. This is why I call her Snow White. In reality, she's a superhero, but she shouldn't have to be. Our society has the capacity to support my Snow White and the millions of other Canadians who need to be uplifted, but this is difficult to access, especially the way healthcare is structured. Over my years as a registered massage therapist, the stories I've heard are so similar. Difficult diagnoses, chronic illness, overwhelmed, underpaid, heightened stress, worry, and frustration, causing constant inflammatory processes in the body and leading to disease. In my new book, I explore alternatives to the current medical structure of sick care and work towards transforming it into a system that starts valuing people and their basic desire to feel heard and trusted when it comes to making decisions about their bodies. But in North America, we live in a hyper-scheduled work and life environment, so big changes must come from reintegrating what matters. People need to feel safe and supported in order to heal. For example, the people of the Himba in the southern African country of Namibia find the song of each person before they are born, and the whole village will learn it. They will sing it to them to welcome them as they're born. As the child grows, they will sing it to comfort them if they get hurt, or to honor them through all the significant events of their lives. If they commit a crime or behave in hurtful ways, the community will surround them and sing to them to remind them of who they are. The whole village will sing to them one last time on their deathbed to honor them as they leave their body. When we recognize who we are, we treat ourselves better, and there is no need to hurt another. In Canada, we need a dramatic shift in the backwards approach of sick care and a shift in the mindset of our communities. In our cities, we barely look at each other in the eye, say hello to people we pass on the street, let alone uplift others when they desperately need it. It's time for us to support each other, find our own song, and share it with our village so we can be reminded of who we are when we need it. My name is Kelly Graham Tick, and I would be honored to have your support in getting this book published. And I'd like to give you something back for helping. Check out the bonuses I've set up to see how you can receive free downloads, extra copies, and get your vision and story published in this book. As well, you can enter to win 5% of all pre-order sales for the entire 30-day launch. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so grateful.